Can you believe Black Widow is almost with us? Yes, it's still happening. I know people seem to be, well, people aren't as excited because, delays. But hey, it's almost here. Let's talk about the character's future. Previously, Scarlett Johansson said she was done with Marvel Studios, aka her contract was up and she did her commitment, and that's that. In another recent interview with Total Film, Scarlett was asked again about Black Widow because, well, the film is finally going to see a release. And she says that first and foremost, she doesn't feel like it's about to end, but she knows it is. And she says that she's going to miss the universe, those films, those characters, and what's happening because obviously her time is up. And let's be real, she joined the project, the MCU idea, with Iron Man 2. She will have been here for almost an entire decade. So giving that up, a decade of your life of working with the same people and evolving this character, is pretty big. There's not that many actors that can say, oh, I got to play this character for a decade in X amount of appearances, right? Like, that's just not really something that happens. There's typically reboots and things that happen. I mean, there has been 4 different Batman actors on film alone in the amount of time she's played Black Widow. And she did say that by the time this film is over, the character, wraps up her story, loose ends, you understand her sacrifice, and that's that the character's time is over. And naturally, Yelena is set to take over as a new Black Widow. They're setting that up. She has multiple future appearances that we know of already. So things are moving in a new direction, and it seems like Scarlett is also just ready to sort of, tackle some new projects, because in that same interview she teases other jobs and ventures and things like that, so who knows what she's going to do. She'll probably end up producing a couple things. I honestly won't be shocked if in a couple years we hear that she's involved with a Black Widow TV series or something and helps direct an episode. I mean, it's just one of those things where she seems like she understands what she did, she's proud of it, she's ready to move on, but she just can't believe it's happening. And it's one of those things where it's just become commonplace in Hollywood. It's like, look, you did this, now the universe has got to move on, so we're slowly phasing out all the old characters, and we see that, and she doesn't seem to be bitter at all, which I guess is the best takeaway here. It's like, oh, she's kind of happy. She got to do her movie, so there we go. A Black Widow movie long overdue.